and welcome to another No Man's Sky interceptor ship location video. This one's not as big as my previous. This is basically showing you a set, a beautiful red and blue Spiderman set, as I've called them. There's 4 ships I'm going to show you today. 1 S class, 2 A class, and the last one is just a B class. However, I'll also show you how to upgrade them all to S class for free if you don't know how to do that already. Or you can just hunt out your own once in their location if you're not happy with, for example, the supercharged slots, but you like the ship. Every ship down there will have different supercharged slots regardless of class. So technically you could pick up a C class version and it could have the ultimate location of supercharged slots. S class doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the best version that you're going to find. So multiplayer needs to be disabled in the network settings. That's pretty important. Portal address and coordinates will be shown for each ship shown on the screen. So, shall we begin? Okay then, so for the first of our Spider-Man set, we have this wide-bodied dragonfly style. It has the 4 eyes on the front. It does have a predominant front as well, thanks to that undercarriage. The dragonfly wings themselves, they're not the full size one, as in they get skinnier rather than the full width all the way down. It would have been nice if they were finished off with the red, but either way it looks nice. I was thinking maybe the exhaust could have gone on there, but then you would have covered up some of that red on the top. So for the top, this for the colour scheme looks nice without the exhaust, I think, on the back. In flight it looks pretty good, as all the dragonfly ones do. For me personally, this one didn't stay in my collection, but I felt like there will be some red and blue fans out there, so I'd collaborate the 4 best red and blue ones that I found. As you can see in flight, it does look nice. The colour scheme I think is just right. I mean, if you don't think that's a Spider-Man blue and red, then let me know. The supercharged slots, as you can see, not the greatest, so you could hunt out a better version if you take the Dreadnought AI or the Echo Locator. So, next. Okay, now for the second ship in the Spider-Man collection. This one took me by surprise once I took it into the air. I didn't expect it to look how it did in the air based on how it looks on the ground, but you'll see that shortly. Now, like I say, this one is S-Class. The portal location and the coordinates for this exact ship will be shown on the screen. But, like I say, just because it's S-Class doesn't mean it's going to be the best when it comes to supercharged slots. The only benefit really I've seen with these Sentinel ships with being an S-Class is you don't have to upgrade it. Most of my A-classes that I've got, which are now S-Class, were better than the S-Class versions that I found, based on the slot like this. It's got 2 on the right, 1 in the middle, 1 on the left, which is good. Don't get me wrong, the ships are super powerful anyway, but you could find a better version of that as an A-Class or a B-Class, just based on the supercharged slots. So, in the air, like I say, this one took me by surprise. I didn't expect it all to open up, and then it just looks like a giant claw on the back. It really looks striking. It's nice. If you're happy with those supercharged slots as they are, then this S-Class is waiting down there with your name on it. Or, if you're like me and you're a little bit more fussy, you may want to hunt out a little bit more and maybe find a better B-Class or even A-Class version where the supercharged slots are well located for your needs. So, next. Okay, now for the third Spider-Man ship. This one's an A-Class. This one looks pretty similar to the last one to start with. Now, I do like that front eye. That is really nice. The back looks the same. This is how I expected the first one to look. That's why I got caught off guard. You'll see when this one takes flight, the back does not open, as you can see, like the previous one, even though it's laid out the same. But that front light, very nice. And you'll also notice that instead of it being a blue cabin and a red engine, this one's a red cabin and a blue engine. So the colours are the same, but they're just mixed about a bit. So variety, but still the same colour scheme. I do like that front light. It really stands out. Like I say, A-Class, there's bound to be some S-Classes down there. But as I mentioned before, the supercharged slots, being an S-Class doesn't necessarily mean it's going to have the best supercharged slot placement. One of my ships, in fact, was a B-Class, and when I upgraded it to S-Class, all 4 squares were together, which I have not found yet on a single S-Class. But either way, this is a really nice ship if you like the Spider-Man set. The supercharged slots, let's get round to them. Now, as you can see, they're all located towards the right, but not close enough to combine as one single thing. Either way, it's not a bad little ship. What do you think of them so far? Have any of the three that we've shown taken interest? Well, next. Okay, so the fourth and final one is just a B class. It's a tiny, ickle little ship, and I know some people do like these small ones, as I've seen from the comments on the larger videos that I've done. All different tastes for all different people. But this is still the Spider-Man colour scheme, red and blue, but just very small. But is it for you? Now, at the start of the video, I did say that you can upgrade them all to free to S class if you so wish. If you don't know already, just go to your difficulty settings, go to craft and item settings and put purchases to free. So there we are, that concludes the current Spider-Man set. Now every ship that I show on my channel is ships that I have found myself. So as and when I find more as good as or better than, I will share them as well. What colour scheme do you like? Let me know in the comments what kind of ship you're hunting, and if I come across it, I'll be sure to make sure I capture that information for you. So, Spider-Man set shown. If you liked what you saw, like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next ship hunt. Bye for now.